How to get work permit and TRC, or the temporary residence card, in Vietnam. So the question is, what are the documents that you need to prepare? How to get it done? Where to get it done? So if you want to know, please keep on watching. So, the documents that you need to prepare to get a work permit are: number 1, degree and teaching certificate; number 2, criminal background check; 3, health check; 4, photo ID and passport. And later, we will talk about how to get the TRC, or temporary residence card. So take note, the work permit is expected to be available within 10 working days from the submission date to DULISA. DULISA means Department of Labor, Invalids and Social Affairs. Who will submit your documents to DULISA? That will be your company, or if you're working with an agent, your agent will submit it to DULISA. So let's talk about how to get it done and where to get it done. First is degree and teaching certificate. Take note that degree and teaching certificate should be apostilled in the Philippines and authenticated in Vietnamese embassy. Apostilled means, take note that you can just apostille your documents in the Philippines. You cannot do it in Vietnam. After your documents have been apostilled in the Philippines, you will authenticate it in Vietnamese embassy. Let's talk first about apostille of degree certificate in the Philippines. I also have my vlog about teaching in Vietnam requirements. You can also watch it. Alright, how to apostille your diploma and TOR, or your degree certificate. These are the steps. Number 1, request a copy of your TOR, or your transcript of record, and diploma from the school registrar. Then your registrar will endorse your paper to CHED. Now, wait for CHED to send it back to your school. Sometimes the CHED will forward it to the FA for authentication. So in that case, they will just give a stamp to your school, and your school will give the stamp to you. So now you need to go to the DFA, or the Department of Foreign Affairs office. If the DFA is far from you, you can process it through DHL. There are specific branches of DHL near your place. You can search it on Google or Map for you to find out. Now you need to go to DHL, present the stamp and necessary documents, and they will process it. You need to pay some fees for it. So the processing time usually takes about 2 weeks to 1 month. If DFA is near from you, you can bring all your documents and personally go there to process. So in my case, when I apostille my diploma or my teaching certificate, I paid around 900 plus. I cannot remember the exact cost. It is just the estimated amount is around that. Now, let's talk about apostille of TESOL and teaching certificate in the Philippines. These are the steps. Number 1, photocopy your certificate. Number 2, secure an affidavit notarized by a lawyer. Number 3, submit your documents to the regional trial court for CANA in your place. And we need to go to the DFA after that. If DFA is far from you, you can process it through DHL. So what I've told you, there are specific branches of DHL near your place. You can go there and give your documents, pay some fees, and wait for the processing time for your documents to be finished. Now, if DFA is near from you, you can bring all your documents and personally go there to process. Now, take note that if you got your TESOL certificate here in Vietnam, no need to apostille it. So, you can directly authenticate it in Vietnamese embassy. But, if you got your TESOL certificate in the Philippines, you need to apostille it before the authentication. So now, if you already apostilled your documents, your degree and teaching certificate, it's now time for authentication here in Vietnam. So now, take note again, aside from being apostilled, the documents should have stamp from the Vietnamese embassy. How? Number 1, bring all your apostilled documents in the Philippine consulate or embassy for authentication. Where is the Philippine consulate or the embassy? Just search the address in your map. Just type Consulate General of the Republic of the Philippines in Ho Chi Minh City if you are in Ho Chi Minh City, or Hanoi if you are in Hanoi. Now they are open in the morning from 8:30 to 11:30. That is for submission of documents. And in the afternoon from 1:30 to 5. That is the releasing of documents. The authentication costs around 600,000 Vietnamese dong to 900,000 Vietnamese dong. And the processing that time is 3 to 7 days. Number 2, if documents were authenticated already, go to MOFA, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, for the translation and stamping. Now for the address, you can search it in your map. Just type Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam if you're in Ho Chi Minh City, or Hanoi if you are in Hanoi. Again, it takes around 3 to 7 days to process. So they will indicate when can you receive the documents in your receipt. So bring your receipt when claiming. That's all for authentication. Now take note. Number 1. The name printed on all your documents must exactly match the name on your passport. Number 2. If they show differently, you need to obtain a form of oath or affidavit letter or the name affidavit at the Consulate General of the Republic of the Philippines. You can search in map for the address. Number 3. Bring your documents, original and photocopy, along with a photocopy of your passport and valid visa to get an affidavit letter or the form of oath, and that costs around 600,000 Vietnamese dong, and the processing time is around 1 week. Now, if you forgot to photocopy something, the nearest photocopy shop is in the picture. You can refer what's in the picture. There is their telephone number, mail, and the address. Alright. Let's recap. First, apostille it in the Philippines and then authenticate it in Vietnamese embassy. You need to go to MOFA for translation and stamping. So, let's proceed to criminal background check. Now, if you have apostilled and authenticated NBI certificate from the Philippines, no need to get this. Take note that the NBI certificate is valid only for 6 months from the issue date. So in the case that your NBI certificate is already expired on the day or the month that you need to get a work permit, you can also get the Vietnamese criminal background check. How to get it done? These are the steps. Make 1 copy of the house book or proof of residence. See picture, that is an example, with the red stamp from the police. So bring along the original for verification. Take note, please make an extra copy as this document will also be required for working visa or temporary residence card application once the work permit is issued. So in this case, you need to talk to your landlord to have a copy of the house book or have the proof of residence. Number 2, fill in the Vietnamese background check application form. I will attach at the description box below, and I will also try to attach the English version. But take note, you need to submit the Vietnamese background check application, so the Vietnamese version. I will just try to attach the English one for your reference. Number 3, submit a copy of your current visa and passport. Bring along the original for verification. So, make a photocopy of your passport. Make sure to photocopy each pages of your passport and bring along the original for verification. Now, where to get it done? So, you need to go to the Department of Justice or DOJ. The address is 141 143 Pasteur District 3, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Now, they're open from Monday to Friday, 7:30 to 11:30 a.m. and 1 to 4:30 p.m. And the processing time is about 4 weeks. And the cost is about 200,000 Vietnamese dong, that is for 2 copies. So now take note, you can request or ask courier service to send the result to your place in case you are staying far from the Department of Justice. But if you're just near to the place, you can just go there and pick up by yourself. Okay, that is for the Vietnamese criminal background check. Now let's talk about health check. Take note that health check is valid only for 12 months from the issue date. Now what to do? Contact hospital to make health check appointment. Now there are instances that you don't need to book for an appointment. It depends upon the hospital. Teachers are advised to come early in the morning or early in the afternoon. You can go there from Monday to Friday. Now, the list of hospitals will be shown at the end of the video. The cost of health check varies on each hospital. So try to check the list of hospital and some information at the end of the video. Okay, let's go to photo ID and passport. Now, photo ID. So you need to secure 4 photos in 4 cm by 6 cm, that is for work permit and health check application. 2 photos in 2 cm by 3 cm for residence card or temporary residence card. Take note that they should have white background, no glasses, formal clothes, button-up shirt, and no smiling. So I can recommend the Quan's Photo Centers. The address is 208 Lichintang, Ward 9, District 3, Ho Chi Minh City, and they are open from Monday to Sunday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. But there are a lot of photo centers here around. Just tell them that it should be in 4 cm by 6 cm and 2 cm by 3 cm. You can tell them that is for work permit and health check and for temporary residence card, and they know already what to do. Okay, so let's talk about passport. You should have a certified true copy of your whole passport, as in whole passport. Make a photocopy of every single page of your passport, including blank pages. So that is from the front cover until the last cover. Then go to the back cover, and then go to District 1 People's Committee Office, Ho Chi Minh City. So the District 1 People's Committee Office address is at 47 Leduan, District 1, Ho Chi Minh City as of now, and they're open from Monday to Friday, 7:30 to 11:30 and 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. and it costs around $1 to $2 per passport. Alright, so that's all for photo ID and passport. Now, after all of these documents are ready, you can give your documents to your company, and your company will submit your documents to the LISA, Department of Labor, Invalids and Social Affairs. So it will take around 10 working days, sometimes 20 working days to finish processing your work permit. Now, if you already have work permit, you can get temporary residence card or the TRC. Temporary residence card. To live and work legally in Vietnam, within 1 week after obtaining the work permit, you are required by law to apply for a sponsored work visa or the equivalent temporary residence card. So you can now get either a work visa or temporary residence card. Take note, TRC is valid for 1 to 2 years, and the processing time is around 10 working days. So what are the required documents? Number 1, original passport. Number 2, 2 photos in 2 cm by 3 cm. It should have white background, without glasses, formal clothes, and no smiling. And number 3, proof of residence, signed and stamped by local police. You need to submit these documents to your company, and your company will submit it to the proper authority. You just need to wait for 10 working days in order for them to finish processing your TRC. If you prefer to get working visa aside from TRC, it's also okay. Alright, so that's all for work permit and TRC application. So, if you have any question about how to get work permit and TRC in Vietnam, feel free to comment below. And if you have any additional information or correction about this matter, feel free to comment below. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps.